Well, here in the United States, 1 in 88 children are diagnosed with autism, and there's a good chance that's someone you know. By comparison, this is more than children that are affected by diabetes, AIDS, cancer, cerebral palsy, cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, or Down syndrome combined. But what if the traditional autism treatment therapies aren't working? Well, today is National Autism Awareness Day, and joining us now with more on a one-of-a-kind program are Kaeo and Jackie Griffin. Their son Kaeo Jr. was affected by autism. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Hi.
So little Kaeo Jr., almost 4 years old.
Yes.
He's doing well. Tell me about when you first discovered that he had autism.
Sure. Yeah, when he was 2 years old, we noticed that he wasn't reaching a lot of the milestones that most kids would, such as pointing, stacking blocks. He didn't respond to his name. Often when we'd carry him, he'd kind of push away from us, and he just didn't really have a desire for any social interaction. And
there are signs that parents need to look for in terms of if their child has autism. What are those signs?
Yeah, absolutely. By six months old, if they are not responding to their name, like I said, if they push away from, push away from you when you hold them, if they don't point, if they don't shake their head.
Or make eye contact is a big one to look for.
Yeah, eye contact is important. And early identification is the key, because the earlier you can start helping these kids, the better, because their brains are still developing at that young age.
Jackie, what was it like for you as a mom? Because it must have been very frustrating and disheartening at times, because you want to love your child, but sometimes your child is not responding.
It was disheartening, and I felt, sometimes I questioned my own ability as a mother, because I felt like I was doing everything I could, yet I couldn't reach him. So it was very disheartening. So to get the diagnosis was a big aha moment for me. I'm like, oh, okay.
So you and your husband have created this program called the Sun is Rising program, and it's really a way to help parents.
It's the Sunrise program.
The Sunrise program.
Sunrise program.
It's really a way to help parents and kids. How does it do that?
Yeah, absolutely. It was actually created in the 70s by two parents who wanted to help their severely autistic child. And same thing, the traditional therapies weren't right, they weren't working, didn't fit. So what we did is we traveled to Massachusetts to the Autism Treatment Center of America, and we learned how to run our own Sunrise program at home. And so what we do is we work with volunteers from the community who we train, and they play one-on-one with our son all day long. And what we really want to do is establish trust and a relationship with him first. And through play and enthusiasm, that's when we teach.
And is that the big difference between this program and some of the other programs that are out there today?
Absolutely, yeah. The Sunrise program really identifies autism as more of a social disconnection rather than a behavioral disorder. So it focuses on establishing that relationship rather than stamping out the repetitive behaviors.
And this is a big movement. How can people get involved in all of this?
Well, we have a website. It's called hawaiiansunrise.org, and the sun is with an O. And we have a lot of links to the major autism websites there, more information about awareness, as well as a way to volunteer for our program.
All right. Kaeo, fun-loving kid today?
Oh, yeah.
All
It's grown tremendously since we began our own program.
All right. Well, Kaeo Sr. and Jackie Griffin, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And don't forget, if you'd like to see this interview again, you can head to the morning section of our website, kitv.com. It is 6:17.